What is up, everybody? It's Rivers TV today. So we're gonna talk about these Sony fanboys. He is not the only one, but they have been treating this Crossfire X like it's the same level as Halo Infinite or something like that. Like this is a game that has a time exclusivity on Xbox, and it came out very recently. I believe like either a day or two ago, and the game is not doing well review wise. People are saying this game is trash. They don't like it pretty much. That's overall reception for this game. I haven't played it myself, but I don't have no interest. I have no interest in playing this game. But they are saying that, because this game was a flop, that Game Pass, the Game Pass is just awful now. So let's get his full post on what he said about this game right here. So he says, Game Pass launches yet another exclusive disaster with Crossfire X. At some point, we are going to have to address the fact that quality control is the issue at Xbox, and no amount of studio acquisitions is going to fix that. Now, am I missing something? Because this game is made by a Remedy and another studio called Smilegate Studio, something like that. I'm like, did Xbox acquire Remedy or the Smilegate Studios? Like, yeah, developer is Smilegate. Let me see. You got it right here. If it loads, I don't know why it's not loading, but yeah, it's like why a publisher Xbox Game Studio. I mean. I guess. I don't know. You want to say, Xbox Game Studios is responsible for this. It's like you have seen no promotion. Nobody talking about this game. It's like this. They literally put it at the same level like Halo Infinite. It was a main release. It's like I don't care about this trash game. The game is trash. Okay. There's so many other great games on Game Pass. So I don't get this nonsense to blame Xbox for this trash right here. It's like, okay. And it's like, why they never it's just the focus is always on Xbox. Like this guy, he doesn't even care about Xbox. He only cares about Sony, but his whole thing is to find anything about Xbox and just go with it. It's just mind boggling because what about PS Now? Why do these Sony guys never talk about PS Now? It is so weird. Like they have a subscription service they can talk about PS Now. They never mention PS Now. It's always about Game Pass with these Sony guys. And it's so weird. That is the most bizarre thing to me. But this game is trash. So what? The last like 5 or 6 games for Xbox have been all like 80 plus highly rated games. And if you're saying Game Pass need quality control when they have so many great games in Game Pass, that I'm not understanding what these guys are going on about. It's like this game is trash, so what? It's like just don't play it then. Like if it's trash, don't play it. It's just the obsession these guys just have with Xbox. It's just so bizarre to me. For people who don't think they don't think like Xbox, but they love talking about Xbox for some reason. So this guy posted a list of Metacritic scores for Xbox Game Pass games. Yeah, and the vast majority of games are either 90 plus, 85 through 89, or yeah, they're all highly rated games. But they keep saying that the vast majority are these games that do extremely. Yeah, it's like only 11 games that have less than a 59% on Metacritic. Yeah, so I mean that's pretty good. Then these are like average scores right here. So you got like a lot of average games, but the vast majority are games that are highly rated. So they keep saying that Game Pass is low quality games, but there's a lot of great games in Game Pass. So I don't know what these guys are talking about. Then he says, well, that chart excuses the dumpster fire from yesterday or the gunk. Once again, why they keep trashing the gunk? The game was actually fun. Well, I thought the game was fun. I don't know why the gunk keeps being used in this console war nonsense. That game was actually legit fun, in my opinion. But and Rainbow Six Extraction didn't make the list. I haven't played Rainbow Six Extraction. I don't know how that game is. What have they done for you lately? Acquire more obligations to PlayStation fans? Thanks, guys. What is this stupid ass tweet? Why are they so focused on Xbox to begin with? Like, you never see these guys talking about PlayStation news whatsoever. They only talk about Xbox games, and it's just so weird. It is the weirdest. Once again, I don't understand this console word nonsense. It's like you love PlayStation, but you talk about Xbox 24/7. Makes zero sense to me. All I got to say is that every game from actual Xbox Studio this gen has been great. Arguable at best. Flight Sim ain't even a game. Okay, so it's Gran Turismo a game now? Okay, apparently simulators aren't games now, but Gran Turismo is a game. Please don't count Deathloop. I mean, it's a made by Xbox Game Studio now, so you can't count that, okay. Psychonauts, okay. Halo is incomplete, but it's better. It has more content. That's the this argument is so stupid when they say Halo is incomplete. Halo being incomplete still has more content than most PlayStation games. It's such a stupid argument. Like, what are we doing here? It's like you say Halo incomplete, but it has more content than most PlayStation games do. So it's just a dumb statement right there. And Forza, what a lineup. Ponies are trying its hardest to downvote Crossfire X, but failed to realize that Remedy handles single player and Smilegate handles multiplayer. I just played Crossfire X multiplayer with and Holy S, so they are not liking this game. Wait, is this on Xbox One as well? I see this mistake often. People thinking Game Pass makes a game bad. It doesn't. Game Pass is just a subscription service. Yeah, like Netflix or Disney Plus. It's like, who does that weird crap? Like, who goes to Disney Plus? Like, they don't do this any other service. They literally don't. Like, who goes to Disney Plus? Let me spot out all the bad content on Disney Plus that I don't like and just put that to the forefront. It's like, you know, everything else on Disney Plus is just terrible because there's one thing I don't like is bad. They do this in no other subscription service that they do this to, but only Xbox Game Pass. It's weirdo activity with these guys. It's just weird. Forza 5 and Halo Infinite aren't just great because they're also on Game Pass. They're just great games. Game Pass is a magnet for incomplete games sold in parts, and predatory microtransactions. If that is true, then why are you even focused on Game Pass? Like, I don't understand. Like, it was something I don't like, I wouldn't even talk about it, but these guys talk about Game Pass every single day. Oh, man. Why do you care? The question everybody wants to know. Why do they care so much? It's just weird. You know, like, what's something? I don't care about Google Stadia. You don't hardly ever mention me talk about Google Stadia. Because I don't care about Google Stadia. But these guys who say they don't care about Xbox, they always talk about Xbox and Game Pass. It's just weird. It's just really weird. I don't think they're weird or something's wrong with these guys. But there's something very wrong with these guys. Enjoy your first party Destruction All-Stars you guys love to hate. Yeah, they don't even mention Destruction All-Stars or Godfall. They don't mention those games at all. Those games did terribly. And the fact that even when they had 8 studios, they could barely manage them, and now with a Pros 30, Microsoft has lost their minds. Yes, quality control. The game the PlayStation is going to charge $70 for, then it went to $20. Then it pretty much went to free. It went to free to then $20. That game was trash. That Destruction All Stars was trash. Still gonna play if I enjoy the beta and stuff. I'm looking forward to this campaign. They'll have to start watching these second and third party deals a lot more, but I would say the first titles have been good so far with plenty of releases to go. Definitely, in my opinion, it's completely unacceptable. This game is a full microtransaction shop, but no balance. Why do you care? Like, does this dude even have an Xbox? Like, it's just weird activity to me. It's just weirdo activity. Trash Soft, Trash Pass, Trash Fire X, welcome to the family. Phil Spencer, yeah, another S exclusive, another timed exclusive. So this game is gonna be on PlayStation. It's gonna be on PlayStation. It's a timed exclusive, but okay. Nothing is worse than PlayStation exclusive Life of Black Tiger. Yeah, that was that game got notorious for being a trash game that was on PS3 or PS4, one of those systems. Dude, it's a third-party title from a studio that has never done a console game. Chill out. Yeah, I never heard of Smilegate before. I don't even know who that studio even is, but apparently this is on the same level as 343 now. They're putting this game as like it's the same equivalent of like 343 or something. Question: who does it hurt having a mediocre game in Game Pass? Other than sensitive fanboys, of course. It's like every show on Netflix. Amazing? No, they can't all be Stranger Things or Squid Game. But does Game Pass provide an opportunity for more games to be made and played? Of course, yeah. Like I said, they don't do this to any other subscription service. They don't do this to Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, Netflix. Only Game Pass they are this critical about. It's just weird. It's just weird activity. It's a subscription service. You pay $10 to $15 a month and you move on. Play the games or not. Like, once again, and these guys don't think they're weird or there's something wrong with these guys. It's just ridiculous. It's a subscription service. You can have some good games, you can have some bad games. It is what it is. I've been saying for the longest time, Microsoft was only about quantity and not quality. okay. Like the past, like I said once again, like the past 5 releases have been amazing games. That's been Xbox-based studios games. The campaign isn't awful and uses a whole different engine, but the rest of the game is just an atrocious attempt at free-to-play CSGO. Xbox isn't capable of fostering talent/creativity the way PlayStation does. That's why you still have Sony guys whining about Starfield until this very day, but okay. If you claim to hate Xbox but talk about it every chance you get, then you don't actually hate it, you're obsessed with it. So much facts in this statement. They claim they hate Xbox, but they can't stop talking about it. Very odd. When did Xbox acquire Remedy? The F did I miss? Yeah. LMAO, another triggered silly pony. Yeah. These guys are definitely triggered on a daily basis. Why are you so concerned about Game Pass? Is the money coming out of your pocket? Are you the one playing these games or just box stalking? LOL. I don't get it. I legit don't get it. These guys' obsession with Xbox. It's like, they don't even have an Xbox. They don't use Game Pass, but they're so obsessed with Game Pass. The games that Xbox gamers are getting on Game Pass. Game Pass is part of the Rentbox family. Even the 60? Okay. You're capping for a game you haven't played? Oh, another on the block list. Yeah, I would be blocking it. If I was legit like an Xbox fan, I would legit be blocking a lot of these guys because it's just nonsense. They just trash on Xbox every single day. If I were making videos about these people, I would be blocking these guys. Like legit, I would just block these guys. Who wants to see your Twitter timeline, especially if you look at Xbox stuff, you see these jackasses up here talking about Xbox every single day. Like, I would legit block all these people, to be honest. I would legit block them. Oh, man. Sony fanboys are still crying, I see. Yeah. You're a grown-ass man and arguing about games and console choices. I'm embarrassed for you. No one cares what game platform you prefer. I mean, I have a Samsung TV. What do you have? Let's argue about who is better. Grow the F up. For real, what a sad life. And they don't see it that way. They're legit talking about Xbox every single day. It's like they don't even own Xboxes or have Game Pass, but they just want to trash the service every single day. I don't think that, like I said, that is a very, very sad life right there. Now, if I weren't doing these videos, I would definitely block out all these Sony fanboys, to be honest. Typical pony a-hole, ignore all the good in games and Game Pass and focus on the ones bad. One can't say I'm surprised ponies will sink to the lowest of lows because they're effing losers. Hello, yet another one of you clowns really do know how to spin a ball of yarn out of your buttholes. Okay. So he's just getting roasted, as usual, with all these guys' tweets, these Sony guys' tweets. Xbox seems to have this mindset of MVP, release the bare minimum, and improve it over time. This probably comes out from being a software company first and foremost. Sony Interactive Entertainment is an entertainment business. You can't release a half-baked movie or album, and this shines through in their games. Really? Didn't Returnal come out and that game was corrupting files? The devs even told people not to play the game for a while. Like, really? I'm pretty sure that game is considered half-baked, but okay. At some point, we are going to have to address that a game not made by Xbox or an Xbox first-party studio does not reflect on Xbox, time exclusive or not. I'm seeing so much of this and it's dumb as F. Go for all games and all companies, but you weirdos only do it for Xbox the most. Yeah, it's just weird. It's just really weird. But I'm going to conclude it right here. Let me know your thoughts about this. And why do you think these guys are like seriously just obsessed with Xbox and Game Pass? Like, they will literally just focus on this game doing bad when you have had multiple games doing extremely well that's made by Xbox Game Studios. So let me know your thoughts down below, your theories about this. But are they just threatened by Xbox? I don't know. It's like, why? It's just a game platform. Like, it's a subscription service. Why do you think they hate on this subscription service every single day? Let me know your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.